it just passed 10 a.m. here in South Korea. How many South Korean voters have already cast their ballots since polls opened? We connect with our Lee Eun-hee now at the National Election Commission. Hello there, Eun-hee.
Hello, Dami.
So, Eun-hee, we're still in the early hours of the election day, but how's the turnout looking 4 hours into the voting?
Well, Dami, I'm at the National Election Commission in Gwacheon City, where officials are keeping track of the voter turnout. It's been about 4 hours since the polls opened this morning at 6 a.m. The turnout rate at 10 a.m. is 13.5%, not including early voting turnout. Figures by region are as of 9 a.m. So as of 9 a.m., Daegu, which has recorded the lowest early voter turnout, is now showing the highest turnout rate at 11.5%. Jeollanam-do province, which showed the highest early voter turnout rate, is at 6.6%. The lowest turnout is in Gwangju with 6.3%. The capital, Seoul, is seeing a turnout of 8.5%. Incheon is at 9.3%, Busan at 8.1%, and Daejeon stands at 10%. Gyeonggi-do province stands at 9.8%, while Jeollabuk-do province is at 6.8%. In terms of other provinces, turnout in Chungcheongbuk-do is 9.8%, Chungcheongnam-do 10.2%, Gyeongsangbuk-do 10.9%, and Gyeongsangnam-do 9.9%. In this presidential election, early voting was held last week for 2 days, recording a turnout of slightly over 34%, the second highest on record.
That is right, Eun-hee. So the polls will close at 8 p.m. later tonight. That's when vote counting officially begins. Now, the question is, when will the results be known?
Yes, Dami. So once the voting ends at 8 p.m., the ballot boxes will be sealed and escorted to the counting centers. Counting begins soon after, and the National Election Commission expects the counting to be finished by around 6 a.m. Wednesday morning. The results should become clear by midnight once 70 to 80% of votes are counted. However, final results, of course, may take longer depending on voter turnout and how close the race is. Once counting is done, the NEC will hold a full committee meeting in which the new president will be formally declared. This meeting is expected to happen between 7 and 9 a.m. on Wednesday, and the process should only take 5 to 10 minutes. The new president's term will immediately begin. On Monday, Do Tae-hak, chairman of the National Election Commission, urged active voter participation, emphasizing the importance of creating a united South Korea through voting. No assured the public that the NEC has prioritized transparency, highlighting measures such as 24-hour CCTV at early voting stations and a vote paper inspection system, both implemented in last year's general election. Authorities are focusing on safety management as well. The National Fire Agency has launched special emergency operations at over 15,000 polling and counting stations nationwide, running until ballot counting ends. Also this morning at 6 a.m., police declared the highest level of emergency alert, mobilizing all available personnel. This heightened readiness will continue until the new president's inauguration is complete and he arrives at his office on Wednesday. Around 60,000 officers are assigned to polling station security, 45,000 to ballot transport, and 7,000 to counting center protection. That's all I have for now. I'll be back with more updates for later. Back to you, Dami.
Please do, Eun-hee. That was our Lee Eun-hee live from the National Election Commission.